Construction on a border project at Big Bend National Park near the border with Mexico is on pause. This comes after days of pushback from Texans and politicians on both sides of the aisle. Adriana de Alba is here to walk us through what happens next. Adriana?
Yeah, Izzy, I've been talking to people on the ground there at Big Bend today, and they do tell me they've been keeping an eye on things, and it does look like that machinery has moved out and construction has stopped. But I'm hearing lots of staging and prep work is still happening around the park. Now, area advocates see this as a signal that Border Patrol plans to move forward on this project. And this comes as a legal battle is beginning to take shape. Several lawsuits have been filed against the Trump administration. A federal court has granted an emergency hearing to halt that $1.7 billion project. Yesterday, Border Patrol Commissioner Rodney Scott toured the remote area and then announced a pause on construction. The opposition to this is bipartisan, and I spoke with environmentalists, one of them behind one of the lawsuits, who said that this is about protecting the national park.
Gosh, we have already seen so much destruction within the national park. It makes no sense. Everyone in West Texas is enraged about these plans.
And Governor Greg Abbott weighed in on the border security project today. Take a listen.
And the conversation was always along the lines. They would not be building any border wall. They would not be building any fence. And so when I saw those bulldozers, I called the secretary and said, hey, what's going on here? And he recommitted very strongly. They were not going to build any border wall or any fence.
Abbott's opponent for governor, Gina Hinojosa, is responding to that, saying in a statement, Greg Abbott knew the Big Bend border wall was happening for months, yet he said nothing. And now that the election is just a few months away, he's trying to gaslight voters into thinking he's defending our land. Tonight, Big Bend advocates say they're feeling hopeful but cautious about the pause on construction. And that emergency hearing, by the way, Izzy, is happening soon, next Friday in San Antonio. So lots developing quickly there.
All right. Thank you, Adriana. And we know that we will continue to monitor what happens next.